Hey folks, welcome to Top 3 in Cybersecurity, a bite-sized view of 3 of the most important news stories in cybersecurity this week. Now let's jump in. This week's a bit unusual, with a story so big that I'm calling it number 1, 2, and 3. It's shaping up to be potentially one of the biggest data security stories of the year, and that is the attacks ongoing at cloud data provider Snowflake. Now, last week we reported the breach of Ticketmaster and Santander that have been tied back to the compromise of their Snowflake environment, and Snowflake's reporting at least 5 other customers' environments have been breached, though we don't know the details as to those customer identities yet, but it does include their own demo environment that was breached, as well as the report of 3 terabytes of customer data that was breached out of Advanced Auto Parts yesterday. Now, preliminary reports from Mandiant indicate that the source of the breach is PC malware that steals the corporate credentials of Snowflake users. Attackers are then using these credentials to probe corporate accounts, looking for accounts that are not protected by SSO and MFA. And in a typical corporate environment, this would be a non-issue. But due to the SSO bypass vulnerability in Snowflake, accounts enabled for SSO do not have their previous password-based authentication disabled. So this means that corporations that think they've done the right thing and have secured these accounts only to find out that these attackers are bypassing SSO and MFA protections and getting access to these environments via a simple password. Brutal. So as of today, Snowflake's response has been to shift blame to their customers for not securing their accounts and deflecting any responsibility for this SSO bypass vulnerability. And they're making it pretty difficult to kind of track down those accounts that are enabled for simple passwords. But if you want to scan your Snowflake environments for vulnerable accounts, I posted some detailed instructions yesterday, or DM me and I'll be happy to help. I expect that with the nature of Snowflake's business and the data that's stored is highly important to these customers and highly sensitive, I expect we're going to see a long stream of data breach reports coming in the next few weeks from this vulnerability, and wouldn't be surprised to see the US government stepping in shortly. All right, that's it for this week. Like I said, this is a bit unusual, but this is really important. So I hope everyone's enjoyed this smaller than usual bite-sized view of cybersecurity news, but I'll catch everyone next week.